Hello humans, we are coming to you from the future with a very important message. You might suspect, but our reality is not going to look the same like in your days, and there is going to be some very important lessons to learn. That lesson is going to be employing forces of nature to do stuff that we want it to do. And today we're going to learn about that. As a humanity, we've been doing that for centuries.
Definitely, over 1,500 years.
So you can think of water wheels, you can think of fish wheels in Alaska, you can think of windmills. And do you know when windmills were discovered or invented?
I'd say around the 500s, because
right.
the Persians used them all the time before they had any electricity.
Okay, yeah. So windmills were used to mill things like make flour, but also to pump water and stuff. So this is what we're going to learn today. You have gotten your kits with some very helpful items, like you'll find some skewers, you'll find some corks, you'll find construction paper, you'll find tape and other things like that. But we have to start with your own resources, and you're going to have to find something like a box, a tall box like that. It can be a milk carton or a juice carton or crackers like here. What we're going to start with, you're going to grab one of your skewers, poke a hole through the top of the box here, and then you're going to do the same on this other side in order to poke the skewer through. All right, so we poke it through, and that's going to be our axle on which our windmill is going to turn. Next thing, we need to grab some construction paper. I've got it over here.
Right here.
All right. And this construction paper is we need to make a square out of it. And the easiest way to do that is to fold it like this. Okay. And now if you mark it here, you can even fold it a little bit like that. And now if you cut off this piece here from this fold on, that will give us a square. And that from that square, we're going to make a pinwheel. It's going to look something like that. And you will find in your handouts, you'll find some examples on how to do that. And so once you have your pinwheel, you're going to put it on our tower. There we go. But that's pretty much the basics of it. And then everything else is going to be your creativity and your engineering skills, because this is pretty wobbly, but maybe you could cut the cork into smaller pieces and secure it with that. Would that work better?
I'd say.
Could be. So, and then once you have that secure, and if you blow at it, it actually works. The next thing, our windmills are going to be lifts. So to do that, you'll need to secure some string that you also find in your kits. You'll need to secure it to the axle here, so that when it spins, it's going to wind itself around it and lift whatever weight you put here up to there. We're not going to show you exactly how to do it because we want you to do it yourself.
Yep, make it your story, your creativity.
And we have some of our examples, because I come from a mining community. I made a mining windmill with a little platform in the back. So the pinwheel is here. There's sleeping quarters for the miners up there. But the main part is this here. Like when the windmill is turning, it's lifting my weight out from the pit. There we go. So that's one example. And then Jaxon had another example that was kind of thinking out of the box, but inside the box. What did you make?
Totally. So I have a little apartment complex here, And it has an elevator that's generated by, if I were to turn this windmill, like, you can see the little elevator in the window going up. So,
that's so cool.
I strongly encourage you guys to think outside or inside the box in this circumstance, and just add your own story to it. Make it your own, and I promise you it'll look great.
All right, so that's our lesson for today. Remember that in the future we will have to harness the powers of nature to do what we want them to do, because reality is not going to be what you know it for today. That's the message from the future.
Thank you.
Okay.
Take care, lads.
Peace.